Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 22 of my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough. So last time was kind of a side quest episode, and we got Terry Town over here fully functioning and fully done, which was good. We also got Link's house fully built in Hateno Village, and then along with a slew of other little side quests, you know. We help people, we save people, and now we're lined up to enter Hyrule Castle. And so I don't know if this will be the finale, but it's possible. And we're back. So off camera, I did very little. What I did is I ran around, grabbed some Korok seeds, and because I wasn't happy with our shield stash, and I got us one more slot. And so, you know, it is only one more, but I do feel a little better about that. So, I got us an extra shield slot. Our night bow that we were clicked on finally broke on me while I was killing stuff. And so then I switched to this one, and I also found another royal bow, mostly by accident, while I was grabbing Korok seeds. And I popped the magnet thing while I happened to be near water and grabbing Korok seeds, and I couldn't help but notice, hey, there's a chest under here, and I opened it, and it was a royal bow with durability up. So I have a boatload of really good bows, which is great. Otherwise, nothing new elsewise. I just did that. I grabbed a, shield slot off camera. Our shield slots are still very cheap. It was only 4 Korok seeds because, historically, on most combat, your shields don't go very quickly. And so, but when all you have to do is fight one really powerful boss and suddenly your shield stash vanishes. And so that's a whole thing. But there are lots of chests in Hyrule Castle. And so we're not going to be going for all the chests. I would be here the rest of my life. But, the odds of us finding things while we're in there is incredibly high. And so because of that, I figured let's open a slot up. That'll probably be wise. I know I was already burning through bows, and so that's not unusual. And weapons will be burning through even faster. So, other than that, I feel fairly ready. Now we are into 3 pages of food now, which is good. I have a lot of good food, and my plan is, I'm thinking that we're gonna, get in, let's get the shrine that's right here, maybe even so as we're getting, like, the memory, and if we line up in front of Ganon's door, we can drop the travel medallion, and then I can take an evaluation, and I can be like, okay, what are we thinking? Do we want to push in? Am I happy with the meals that I have? Because we could drop the travel medallion, so we could teleport right back there, and then leave, and we could, like, replenish weapons, or armors, or bows, or shields, or, like food. We could leave and then just cook a whole bunch of the best food I have, or whatever. You know what I mean? We could evaluate our supply situation, or like grab arrows, or whatever it is we're doing. So that's the plan. For the most part, we're just gonna see what happens. So I guess let me look at the map. So there's not a whole lot between, like, on these hills back here. There's almost nothing here. There's no chests for almost the entire thing. There is one Guardian Skywatcher that is nearest right here. He's like right here. There's one Guardian Skywatcher right there. And then there's like a Korok seed like right there. But otherwise, there's no chests back here. There's a handful of chests that's in all of this water over here. There is a surprising number of chests buried all over here. But we don't care about that. We're going straight for this. So I guess I will set a blue waypoint. The blue waypoint can be loosely what I'm working for, because the red one, if I go straight to it, I'll end up like right here or something, and then I'll be like, oh crap, and then I'll have to run along the water. So I'm gonna go kind of straight down the top, the higher, like, altitude, so to speak, and then we'll cut straight down to the blue. And then normally what I do is I think I climb this, and then glide over as close as possible, something along those lines. And we'll see, because there's a 10 trillion guardians of varying varieties all over the Hyrule Castle. It truly is a fortress. So that's the plan. Let's do this thing. Okay, so here we are, and obviously the castle is, behind us, but look how inviting the Lost Woods are looking. Anyway, I was looking over and I was like, good lord. It's just like this misty, foggy, spooky looking, Anyway, obviously that's not what we're here for. We're here for down there. Nothing of interest happened. I killed a couple of wolves that got a little adventurous, and I looted a few apples off that tree right there, and that's it. So anyway, we're ready. As we get closer, you'll notice that the Sky Watcher Guardian dude is just vibing. I did see him a second ago. I don't see him anymore, though, but... Oh, trust me, he's over there. Now, these guys... The only thing on the back of this thing is wolves, apparently. There he is. There he is. Anyway, so... I don't think I've almost ever been detected by the regular Sky Watcher guys. I've been detected by those sentries, like, in on the way up Death Mountain, obviously, but not like the full blown ones, you know, like those ones. I think those ones are bigger than like the little sentries. They're not gonna die in one little bonk, you know, like I was doing in that mission. So it's like I don't really know, like if they're like what happens. Like, do they have a laser beam that they shoot at you just like the regular guys? I'm assuming probably, but I don't know. So anyway, we're not worrying about that, okay? We're, as you can see, when I hit this, look at that, my power. Yay. Anyway, but, you know, we're not really worrying about that, okay? We're gonna have to time this a little bit carefully. Now, we might have to use my little jump thing, but historically, I think what I do is I think I climb this. Like, I use the glide thing, and I mean, how stupid are these watchers? Like, is there like a beam on the ground I can see? Probably not. Yeah, no, not really. But I think that's what I normally do, is I just time it. Yeah, I think something like this. I might have done that a little farther away. Normally I might run to the edge of this rock and then do it. But we're already just about above him, to be honest. And I have a lot of stamina. That's what's, and I might even be able... Yeah, see, I can actually stand right here. But we are going to put on my whole set here anyway. Oh, you are not... This is not a climbable surface. Doesn't mean we're not gonna, like, cheese our way up it, because it looks like we might be able to. For big portions of it. So you cannot climb these things like normal. Obviously, I can, like, the little stick-out portions I can actually mostly climb. Like, they're easier to climb. But it's also very easy to lose progress. Oh, bother. The problem is it's going to be a lifetime before my thing is off cooldown. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to try to glide around the corner then, because... And I'm going to save it, because it'd probably just easy to glide around the corner. Might wait until I see where the Watcher guy went, and then just jump off right from here, and then glide around that corner, because getting to the very, very top would take one more Rivali's Gale, probably, and they're obviously on cooldown, so I don't want to wait 5 minutes just standing here. So... I think we'll probably be fine. I'm just gonna be patient and wait for the Sky Watcher. So as soon as he's in position and, like, you know, then we'll glide and see what happens. All right. Well, I haven't seen him, and I'm losing patience. So I stood there for like 3 minutes. He just like never showed up, and I'm like, you know what? I got a life to live, dude. Like, I don't, you know, he wants to vibe there. He can knock himself out. Anyway, so as you can see, we do gain a neato little 3D map. And, you know, it's large. And here we are. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Here we are. In a very inviting place. I'm like barely on the ledge here. Anyway. Oh man, I have so many memories of this, dude. So there are several entrances to get into the inner. You'll notice on the 3D map at the very bottom, you'll see all these doors. And all of these are entrances to get in. The turret's already alive and active, apparently. And I remember so much of this castle is me slinking around like just like super, like this. Just like super slink mode activated. And just like, you know, sneaking around, breaking line of sight with things that are trying to kill me. A incredible portion of this castle is that. I don't remember it. I feel like it's, you know, I mean, that's neato, but not what I'm here for. I just don't totally remember where the thing is. Is it like directly behind? Okay, so it looks like this one is at the docks of Hyrule Castle. And I almost think that there might be... Yeah, okay. I have an idea. Just don't worry about all this. Doesn't even matter. Alright, do I have a... I do not, okay. Risking my life for loot. What the heck else is new? I am so tempted just to go kill this dude. Let's go for Valhalla! Well, my shield had to kick on for one of them, which is a pity. But hey, you know. It is what it is. So that other shrine, it could be over here. I'm gonna try to use the Master Sword sparingly in an effort to get it to last. There we go. Come here, creatures. And we'll just blow these up. Hey, shock arrows. I was just thinking I didn't have enough shock arrows. And regular arrows, which, honestly, I am marginally more excited about. Oh, a chest. There is 1,000 chests all over. Bomb arrows is good, though. I don't have a lot of bomb arrows. Sorry. Ooh, wow, they're really throwing loot at you, because they are like, this is gonna be scary. Do you think I could actually jump in here? Anyway, you could see the interior I just noticed on the minimap, but... Because I technically, like, you could, what, stasis this, hit it in the back, and then jump in it, and then probably take it down? I don't know, I've never tried to use these. It could be funny. Excuse me. Well, I mean, hey, that was cool. I've never actually tried to use them before. Anyway. I would imagine I'm in the right zip code. Is that the, yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. I mean, this place is a absolute labyrinth. Like, no memeing. So it's huge, it's a fortress, and it's a crazy amount of enemies and things. And is he guarding a door? No, I think he's against a wall. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to that shrine, because that shrine has to be first priority. Oh wow, look at that. That's interesting. A Royal Guard sword. I don't really need a sword at this particular moment. I guess we'll do this. There we go. Hey, look, I made a bridge. It only took 5 seconds. We'll just go ahead and just light one of these. Don't worry about it. Yay. Anyway, so yeah, that's just one of those, by the way. So yeah, the Royal Guard sword, it said it had, like, low durability. But it was a 48, though, and probably better than having another very big two-handed weapon. So, worth it. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to find the stinking shrine. I'm also trying to find me on the mini-map. There I am. Okay. I mean, so this is... It is just a... Rather than going back outside, kind of continuing in, figuring out how to, like, loop up into that other room, wherever that is. I think that might be wiser, because it says that shrine is at the docks, right? So you figure stay low and try to find the docks. So that makes sense. So I guess we will kind of do this. Now, it does kind of look like that maybe... Okay, there it is. I bet you that's the door. I'm tempted to fight this Stone Talus because I'll get lots of good loot for it, but also because the lightning ability will dunk on this thing, or at least it does on every other one that I've used. So, honestly, I'm gonna think it might be worth it just so I don't have to tiptoe around him. Stand up, you filthy coward! I know you're here, boy. Here he comes. get rid of that one. Oh, well, that one did not go off. Well, I hit it a lot, but the lighting ability is, like, missing. There we go. I hit him with that one. Ow. Hang on. I'm not here for all that. I'm just trying to see him. There we go. Alright, so it looks apparently if you kill that one, he opens up a gliding thing. So, like, you know, air. So you can just glide all the way up here. So that's pretty cool. If we eat this, it'll free up a slot. I need what? I'm 1, 2, 3, 7 hearts down, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I have lots of meals, so I'm not, like, stressing about nothing, but, you know. We'll see. The music is also super cool in this place, let me just tell you. Let's not waste an arrow or durability on my bow for something that has literally 1 HP. Also, really quick, I don't have to fight everything. Hello! Oh. Hey, look, I made a bridge. Okay, I'm in the library. This is... Where am I? Okay, so we might be able to cut through the library to get to a lower thing, so that's interesting. Okay, well, that's interesting. I just wondered if one of these will have, like, arrows or something in it. Okay, now if memory serves, there's, like, stuff in the library. Isn't there, like, a whole bunch of weird stuff? Like, I feel like I'm remembering there being all kinds of goodies. Not so much this way. Okay, this will actually go down to what actually might be the thing, but there's more stuff. I remember that. There's like all these goodies in the library. I remember screwing around in here a long time before. Also, hey. Anyway. Let me just look at our map. Okay, this looks like a dead end, I think. Oh. Interesting, okay. What do we got? Silver rupee? That's cool. Alright. We'll just blow up some little things here. Actually, not that. This. Can just get rid of that. I can take this because it's free. I mean, it does do 42, which is pretty sick anyway, so. This is a Ooh, this is a 40, though. And it'll allow me to use my shield, which is pretty pog. Alright, well, that's cool. Let go of the wall, Link. Let go of the wall, Link. Hi, guys. What's up? Don't worry about me. I'm looting. Sorry. I'm still looting. Ah. Oh, no, that's just a same one. Oh, there's one at the end. Ah, the King's Study. Royal Guard Shield 70, by the way. Holy shoot. That is juiced. The Writings of Rome Baraphamos Hyrule, or whatever. First page. Today, as the sun rose and a new day was born, my daughter, too, joined this sweet world. In keeping with the traditions of the royal family, I have decided to name her Zelda. I am not a man accustomed to frivolous musings, but now seems a good a time as any to begin my royal memoradium. Reports keep arriving regarding the excavation of relics. The fortune teller's predictions seem to be coming true. Calamity Ganon was not a figure of fable or even a legend. He actually existed in our great land of Hyrule. We must investigate all the relics, learn as much as we can, but understanding the divine beast alone will take time. Zelda's eyes lit up like a wildfire when I told her about the relics. I must admit, she has a knack for research. My queen has left this world. Her death was so sudden and unexpected, I awaken most nights unsure if she is really gone. Zelda never cried, never faltered, not even during the royal funeral or later when she and I were alone with our grief. I must assume her strength is a result of us repeatedly informing her of her duty to be a valiant and steady princess. For a child of merely 6 years of age, her conduct was truly that of a born leader. Her strength gives me hope. From now on, I must raise her all alone. Now only I remain to prepare her for a difficult future as Princess of Hyrule. Zelda finally reported back after her visit to the fountain. It seems her sacred sealing power has still yet to awaken. It has been a year and 3 months since her mother passed. Perhaps she is held back by heartache too deep to heal. If the Ganon prophecy wasn't looming over our heads, I would tell her to take her time, to wait until she is ready. But our situation is dire and leaves no room for weakness, even on behalf of my beloved daughter. My heart breaks for Zelda, but I must act as a king, not a father. I must order her to train relentlessly at the fountain. I was told Zelda went off to research ancient technology, so I had no choice but to confront her about it. She claimed she was simply using her day off from training to indulge in a bit of research, but I scolded her. She won't get it through her head, forcing me to tell her the same thing I have been repeating, something. The reason for her sacred power still won't awaken is because she's spending all her effort playing at being a scholar. In truth, I understand Zelda's feelings, painfully so. She lost her mother, her teacher, before she could learn from her. 10 pointless years of self-training without so much as a book or a note to help her find her way. Those in the castle talk behind her back, and I, her only family, scold her for her shortcomings. No wonder she wishes to hide away in her beloved relic research. I'd love nothing more than to console her. But I must stay strong. She must fulfill her duty, just as we all must, even if she comes to despise me. I have been told my Zelda went to the Spring of Wisdom. This will likely be her last chance. If she is unable to awaken her power in Lanayru, all hope is truly lost. If she comes back without success, then I shall speak kindly with her. Scolding is pointless now. I forced 10 years of training on her, and after all that, it seems her power will stubbornly awaken some other way. Perhaps I should encourage her to keep her researching her beloved relics. They may just lead her to answers I can't provide. For now, I sit anxiously, more a father than a king in this moment. I sit and await my daughter's return. And a chest. A gold rupee. Look, we're almost at 11,000. Anyway, I think that's all of the obvious goodies in here. I mean, you know, that's like down low anyway. Wow, there was an opal in that one, by the way. So I'm curious. Oh, cool. Are you angry? No. He's not angry. He's fine. Anyway. Let's see here. Is that all of them? I think that might be all of them. I mean, everything downstairs. There's stuff upstairs as well, I believe, but I'm kind of trying to stay downstairs at the moment so that we can go in here. I think it's in here. Yeah, and hopefully find the thing. Hopefully. Time will tell. Ooh, the docks. Okay, that's a good sign, right? Ah, okay. Obviously, I knew that was it. I was just slow to say anything. Perfect. Not counting the travel medallion, that is the only way you're going to have inside Hyrule Castle. So, you know, it's more life-saving than you might believe. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with this. And because I clicked on it to find the location, I know what it is. I think it's a major test of strength, and so it's a combat one. Now, I believe the chest is a flame blade, all of which is not as useful, but I honestly think we'll probably end up using at least one weapon in here, and so it's not that bad because the flame blade in conjunction with whatever the Guardian's weapons are, it's not bad. Okay. A major test of strength. Let's do it. We'll just use whatever weapon I have out right now. It's fine. Hello. Hello, my friend. He's like, draws all these weapons. I'm like, he's friendly. He's friendly. We're gonna get along. Oh boy, almost got me with that. Oh, got dunked on. Oh, it's not that. Oh, he jumped out of the way. How dare. Yeah, shut up. Take that, nerd. Okay. I like the spears, but obviously the sword is probably the best one out of this group. This one, it says it's low durability, so like 48 is really good, but low durability is a little rough. Honestly, one of these, like that's a 45. Yeah, that's a 65. That's better. And the spear is worth, I don't know how much. What if we drop with this? Spear is worth only 20. Durability up, but like, come on, dude. Although, really, it's like that flame blade I'm about to get is good. I have a lot of flame blades. But it said flame blade, and I don't know if it said great flame blade. So, I'm having this hope that it's a regular flame blade. You know? So, I might leave those. I might leave those, and we'll hopefully see if this flame blade is a regular flame blade. Because that means I could use my shield, which would be huge. So that was good. I dunked on that guy. He got annihilated. 24, durability up. Very, like, mixed bag there. Durability up. We might even equip it just because it's so low. It's so much lower than all the rest of my stuff. We're at the point now where 24 is slim pickings in comparison to what I'm dealing with. But the point is, now we got the shrine, which is huge. And that's great. So now with the shrine, we can teleport back here, which is awesome. The orb is cute or whatever, but I would need to grab 3 more shrines before it was worth a whole lot. But the point is, I know, but you might as well do it. I knew there was loot in here, and which was true. But the more important thing was just activating it so I could teleport here, which was really the big thing. Now I want to look and see where the Royal Guard armor is to make sure that like the library and didn't have anything in there, because I felt like there was more in there than just that. I remembered some parts of what was in there. Let's see, adventure log. So we don't need these. I just need to go over here. So Royal Guard, dining hall, guards chamber, and then second floor, just generically. And then the other side quests I had that were related. Let's see, old cookbooks, but that's probably in the kitchens. Royal Guard series, and that it doesn't mention where that is. Okay, so really what I'm really caring about is this, which is dining hall, guards chamber, second floor, but not in anywhere else. So that's fine, and now we may as well check out what's going on down here, but I figure a good place to start is the mask. We can eliminate the need for some of the fighting if we do that. Oh, get out of here. Oh, he like stayed flying, and I'm like, don't you guys have like 1 health? How are you alive still? Yeah, they're throwing supplies at me, as you would probably assume. But these, they stay flying longer than you'd think. So there's like lizards and stuff. Oh, there's another flame blade over there, by the way. I think that one's a great flame blade, though. But it might be better than one of the flame blades I'm holding on to. You know, I mean, these lizards are not going to attack me, so it doesn't, you know, doesn't matter a whole lot. We can poke around. It's free. Hey guys. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just looking around. I'm just vibing, you know. What is this? Oh wow, an ancient arrow. That's cute. But sorry, I know I saw some Hyrule stuff. I'd love to break these boxes, but I don't want to upset the lizards. So, maybe not worry about it. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and go over here. Gonna just investigate this flame blade. Ooh. Hey man. Hey, don't mind me, okay? I'm just gonna verify something. Ah, it's 34, but has durability up, so that's technically an improvement. So yeah, worth it. Okay, so there's the docks, which is great. We also got the shrine, also great. So now we'll probably go back up to the library and start investigating upstairs, see what's going on with that. Okay, we're just having to move some stuff here because the library, all the library stuff is moved back into place because I obviously left to go into the shrine. So it's a little goofy now. Okay, we got more corruption, but I don't think the eye's on this side, is he? No. Oh, I think I killed the eye. I sure did. Am genius. Hey man, you're not upset, are you? Nah, you're good. Alright, so let me look at where I am. Let me spin till I find... Okay, there we go. So, what? This way might be an exit? Although, maybe not. I can move the pink door if you're... Oh, actually. I was about to say if you're into that, but I don't see the point. But I do see the point. Okay. So, looking at me, we're headed back this way. The upper thing will lead to a lot else. Versus the other way. Okay, what about that little hallway there? So if I run back to that hallway might be... I don't know, it's very confusing. We could just poke really quick, because I feel like that this other way leads to a lot. Anyway, so I think we might just poke this way for just a second. I almost think there's a secret, like, one of these walls is fake somewhere. Like, somewhere you'll turn a corner, like, and if you hit your magnet thing, the wall's fake, and that's where some loot is. But I don't even know where that is. It's just a vague memory I'm having of like, looking up and like rounding a corner and some such nonsense. Hang on a minute. I dropped it and I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, I know I saw bananas or something. I didn't know it was bananas, but I saw something go flying. But they're throwing loot at me for obvious reasons. Okay, so this is the exit. Good to know. Okay, so there's one. Okay. And this gets me outside. Because, okay, there's another exit closer. So this one is not helpful. Okay. Good to know. Alright, now we can go back down there and go check out that other direction. Alright, so we're on the other side. There's a lot of corruption over here. But I don't see the eye anywhere obvious. Yet. Well. There's a giant frost blade? Yeah. There's a great frost blade. That could be worth something. It's higher than 24. Obviously, it's two-handed. I mean, we could drop my flame blade and see what it's worth. What is it worth? 30. Long throw. Obviously, a frost weapon. Kind of a mixed bag. Kind of a mixed bag. I mean, like, sometimes ice might be useful. I have an unfortunate number of two-handed weapons as it is. So I think I take the flame blade just because it's one-handed. And for me, that's worth it right now. And I'm keeping my eyes peeled for fake walls. Hello, lizard man. That's interesting. Alright, well. Down here we go. Keeping our eyes peeled for fake things. Alright, well, there's a little party over there with just a little lizard and otherwise nothing. Okay, Moblin. He won't care about us. He's holding a royal claymore though. Did you notice that? Little hard not to notice. He's very large. Luckily, none of these guys are hostile to me. Excuse me. Okay, so a royal bow. We have a royal shield next to it as well, I believe, but the royal bows are really good. I actually have a gap anyway, so I'll take the royal bow. A royal guard shield is, I think, a 70 shield. Very good. We'll swap to this, drop the one I was carrying, just because it's a free upgrade, to a 70, which is very strong. The rusty broadsword is crap. The royal claymore is like a 52 weapon or something ridiculous. I'm holding too many flame blades, so we'll take one of those. Yeah, 52, and durability up, which is huge. Knight's halberd is not amazing. Rusty, 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 rusty. Royal Guard bow. Low durability, though. And it's a 52 flat, which is it's not bad, but these royal bows have a much higher durabilities, you know. I mean, I could swap to one of these and then swap, you know. Like, I could go, like, grab this, drop this one. But this one, it does say heightened durability, whereas that other one doesn't mention really good durability. Alright, well, that's interesting. I would love to break, like, some of these, you know? Because I bet you there's some real good stuff in it, but I really don't want to have to fight this guy. His Royal Claymore is going to do very nasty things to my face. Yeah, it's okay. It's not... Let's not, you know... Let's not ruin a good thing, huh? I think I do remember doing this. Like, you know, jumping my way all the way over. Okay, now we're upstairs. It's very interesting. Oh, this looks suspicious. Let's just do that. Hello? Rusty Claymore. Yeah, there's just a rusty claymore in that one, but one of those is good. I don't remember where it is or which one, mind you, but one of them has something really neato in it. Hello. Anyway, hey, don't mind me, man. You just do your thing. Don't freak out, though. I have nothing to do with this. Wow, look at him. Nerves of steel, that guy. Aha! Royal Guard sword. That seems fancy. I don't know. Equip this. Let's drop the little flame blade, the little baby flame blade. That'll get me this. Low durability, but 48, though. Very good. Give me this. A Royal Guard uniform. These are all just like rusty stuff. Anyway, well, that's cool. Some good things in there. Okay, where am I now? Quite a few options. Oh, the dining hall. A whole bird. Lots of good food. Oh, wow, look at that. We haven't even killed or seen one of those, so... Truly, it is a mystery. There's like a weapon in there for some reason. Uh-oh. I didn't touch it. Okay. He's fine. Royal Guard spear. Low durability, 32. That's okay. Alright. Interesting. What else we got going on here? Ooh, a big hearty truffle. So much good food. You guys don't mind if I just loot all this food, do you? Sick. Whoa. Hey man, you want to watch the flaming weapon, please? It's a little scary to have pointed near my face. Ah, this looks familiar. I feel like I remember maybe jumping from there and landing here. Let's see, where am I? Oh, we have gone the complete opposite direction of where we need to go to get. So really we need to go like this, like back in and then to the left is I think the vibe, right? Because yeah, the guards chamber's over there because I really need to get over there. And now I'm like out the front somewhere. Okay. Anyway, we're going to continue exploring. We'll see what else we can find. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and take a cheeky little pot shot at this guy while he can't see me. And while no one else is staring at me. Which is the other good idea. And we're continuing on our way, more or less trying to work our way towards what's good. Hey man, did you see that guy die? That was weird, right? I mean, nothing to do with me, obviously, but it was wacky. Okay. So... there's a dead end there, but we could exit and then... Because I think... I remember it's somewhere. Maybe it is where we're already standing. I remember going, like going outside and then, like, gliding down to something very quick and then, like, using it to get out because there's a problem. Speaking of problems, how the heck am I going to kill that thing with both of these two staring at me? Okay, I guess I do know how already. I'm going to get them both to come down here. And then once they're down here, I'm going to run up there and shoot that thing before they can follow. Because these guys, they're not going to chase, you know? So, come on. A little farther. I need time to make the shot, so. A little farther. Focus. Focus. There we go, okay. Now you slowly walk towards me as I run all the way over here and snipe this thing out. Anyway. He exploded. Wacky. Anyway. There we go. I think it actually was this right here. This looks familiar. Like this balcony. I remember doing something cheeky. Ooh, arrows. And another royal bow. I have like 1,000 of these things. Let's drop my... Let's do this. Drop this. That's a 38. It is a 2 improvement, technically. Anyway. Sick. Okay, now I feel like I remember it was like somewhere over here. Maybe it was right here. Like you like jump out and go right down to this door right below. But there's a guardian that can see you and will be shooting at you most of the time. But I remember doing it quite a bit. Ha, idiot. Get juked. Yeah, I remember doing that quite a bit. Like more times than you would believe. Anyway. I like how they try to be funny and be like, oh, you're trapped. What are you gonna do? I was like, I don't know. Probably just raise the gate really quick. And of course, grab all the free loot. Okay. I'm so paranoid one of these walls is fake. Alright, do you see an obvious... cheeky eyeball? This place is covered in goop. Covered in goop. Hey man, what's going on? Hey, don't mind me, okay? I'm just vibing. Oh, well, there's a lot of goop that way. I might need to kill this guy just so I can figure out what he's... So I can explore. Honestly, like no kidding, I might need to. There we go. Okay. Let's say I need time to explore. Try boomerang, which is a 36, but it's like 36, but I think it's like low durability. And then there's a shield, probably much better, but of course I'm holding a stack of very good shields, so I don't think we really care either way. Oh wow, there was an amber in there. All right, so let's look at the goop first. Might be able to, like, you know, throw a bomb or something like that if I had to make up a strategy. There we go. Alright, what is this way? Okay, and then because the other option was to what? Go... There's like a big room over there too, but I actually think this is the way we need loosely, because I think we're like right beneath the tower if we go that way. So I actually think we're on the right track. We just need to figure out... Yeah, I want to see what the other way is really quick, because I actually think that way over there is what we need. Okay, here's a big room. The guard's chamber. Lizards. Oh. Hey guys, you wouldn't mind if I just... You don't mind if I just grab this, do you? Yay. Anyway. Anyway, there's, you know, there's a lot of stuff. There's a big dude down there. There's another Royal Claymore he's guarding, by the way. Which are very good two-handed weapons. I'm tempted to swap another two-handed weapon for it. Like, one of these battle axes could work. The idea of a Thunderblade is neato, because of course electricity. Might be worth dropping the Flame Blade, because I already have another one, right? So, let's drop this Flame Blade. And I'll grab that instead. It's a durability up, and it's much higher damage. Super worth. I actually think that's rusty. And I think that's rusty as well. Still, though, there was some good stuff in there. Yeah, those are just like whatever weapons. There's the Flame Blade. Alright, well that was good. That was super worth getting there. Let's go poke upstairs real quick. See what these guys were guarding. Oh, there's like a plank. Which I think I remember this being... I was about to say, something kind of special. Like maybe you're doing this. Or something. Something like that. Oh, wow. There's a stack of chests over here and some other things. A falcon bow, which I think is a multi-shot bow, you know, very kind of lower level. 100 rupees. That's cool. And some more bomb arrows. That's nice, because I don't have a whole lot of those. The guys cannot reach me now, so I think I can get away with blowing some of this up. And maybe we'll get a few items. Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch of arrows. Normally, I wouldn't want to use my durability on such things, but sometimes it's worth it. Hey guys, don't mind me. I'm just noticing a couple of things. A Knight's Claymore. I think it's what, like a 38 kind of weapon? I think I'm okay with what I'm carrying. Ah. Well, well. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, that's interesting. I mean, it's neato, I suppose, but I don't know how useful it is. Very cool, though. Okay, I think this is going back where we came in, I think. Possibly. Yeah, I think so. Oh, is this another destructible thing? Yup. Apple. What is this? Oh, some more ancient arrows. Whoa, those guys accidentally set off something explosive down there. Anyway, okay, so let's see. Was I headed that way? Oh no, I think I was headed this way. Yeah. This way, because I do suspect that... I think it was that way. Yeah. I think this way is where we need to be going for the thing. Gonna get rid of that guy. Okay. That's a good thing. I'm just gonna check for some kind of obvious stuff. I don't know what's all the way over here. I'm a little more tempted to try to go behind me and then up. I think there's like several ways to get there, but we're gonna try this one first. I think. Let's see. Oh, a royal broadsword. That's probably better than this, because the durability, it mentions that the durability sucks on that. That's a 36, but durability up. I think that's probably worth. Ancient arrows, that's nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we can see the outside. Whoa, howdy. I forgot there's like a worse version of regular turrets. Yeah, I forgot that. I forgot that. That's awesome. Just in case you were thinking regular turrets were too easy, the game agrees with you. Regular turrets, too easy. Okay, so now I'm a little tempted to go the other way, because looking at the map, we're really close. But I think the other way probably will dump us out at that beneath the tower, almost directly. You'll see that doorway. And I think that's probably worth it, because I think I remember these turrets being a pain in the butt to kill. It might be worth it, though, because, like, maybe... Let me, look. Yeah, there's the turret. It might be worth it. Because, like, we could use the pillar as cover and stuff. I think I remember doing it several ways, so... Maybe we'll go see if this other way is worth the hill of beans. Okay. Here we are in, some room over here. I was about to say, I remember there being, like, a giant hole somewhere. But yeah, this does look to be the hole. Because, yeah, there's the doorway, which is great. And you can go... There's not much to go up, though. But you can get lower, obviously. I don't know why you would, per se. But I do think this looks familiar. Yeah, I remember being out here. And here we are, beneath the tower. About as close to this tower as you can be. So now the goal is to figure out how to get to the top without getting annihilated by turrets. And I think there's at least somewhere there's a turret that can see you, you know? Somewhere. But maybe we'll save it. And then we will do this. Just in case I find a turret. Ah, okay. Here's an outside. As you can see a turret over there in the distance. Okay, I am still beneath the tower, which is actually right over this way. I might go full-on climber mode for added speed. And we did save it, so... Oh, there is a dude patrolling up top. That's a little nerve-wracking. Don't look this way, Mr. Guy. No one panic. We're getting really close here. Oh, Princess Zelda study. Okay. There we go. Luckily that dude was kind of dumb. Anyway, Silent Princess, look at that. Okay, Zelda's research notes. Today I met with Impa of the Sheikah tribe and began my research into the ancient technology in earnest. Impa introduced me to Purah and Robbie, other respected members of her tribe. Tomorrow I embark on an excavation with them. We hope to find ancient tech with which to operate the guidance stones. Today we uncovered some ancient technology that we believe may have the power to control the guidance stone. It is a rectangular object, small enough to be held in my two hands. Sheikah text is featured prominently on it. It is made of an unknown material, but we believe it is the same as the shrines scattered across each region. Impa proposed that I hold on to it for now. I hope that it leads to some new developments in our research. The stone relic we discovered has been renamed. We are calling it the Sheikah Slate. We have not found any mention of a name for this object in the records we have unearthed so far. Nevertheless, Purah insisted we call it the Sheikah Slate, as the relic is a slate made by the Sheikah tribe. Feels a bit on the nose to me, but it was not a fight I thought I could win. We did it. We finally able to restore some functionality to the Sheikah Slate. We have discovered that this stone slate is capable of producing images, perfect likenesses of the things you pointed at. Unlike normal pictures drawn by hand, this requires no artist to capture anything in perfect detail. I deeply admire the accomplishments of the Sheikah technology. Still, I know there is more to learn. There must be. We believe the Sheikah Slate may have a function that will allow it to control the Guidance Stone. We must continue our research, and quickly. We've started training the champions who will pilot the Divine Beasts. It may sound rude that I found this unexpected, but Mipha mastered the controls with surprising ease. Daruk struggled at first, but eventually got the hang of it. Urbosa and Rivali both managed just fine as well. I can finally see the light of hope in our fight against the rising calamity. Robbie has restored mobility to many of the Guardians we've excavated, but we have still yet to find all of the Guardians. Records mention a greater number of them and even other types. They are said to be stored in 5 giant columns that rest beneath Hyrule Castle. The thing is, no matter how I search beneath the castle, I can't seem to locate these columns. They must be buried deep. Were they perhaps designed to sense the appearance of Calamity Ganon and to only activate upon his return? Countless ancient structures are being discovered across Hyrule, but all attempts to enter them have failed. Records indicate that these are facilities designed to train the hero who is fated to combat the Calamity. But the crucial activation mechanism remains a mystery. Is the Sheikah Slate the key to activating them? This is Purra's theory, and I concur, and yet my experiments so far have been fruitless. Still, we must exhaustively investigate all the means of opposing the Calamity. We must not give up no matter what. I spoke with Purra about the Shrine of Resurrection we discovered earlier. As we speculated, this particular shrine is in fact a medical facility with the power to heal. It also has a long-term stasis function that can be activated and maintained until healing is complete. In the war against the Calamity 10,000 years ago, were the injuries so great as to necessitate such a facility? If so, I will remain uneasy until we have made all adjustments necessary to restore it to full working order. I can only pray that even if Calamity Ganon returns, our battle will not require the Shrine of Resurrection's power. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna wait for this guy to go away. Go! The final memory!
ガーディアンもようやく動かせるところまでこぎつけました。この調子でガーディアンや神獣への理解を深めていけば、たとえ厄災ガノンが復活しても対抗する力は得られるはずです。
ここで何をしておるのだ。
ガーディアンの実験を見ていました。私たちが異物を完全に把握すれば厄災への対応も。
確かに古代異物の研究はハイラルにとって極めて重要だ。だがこの国の姫であるお前がなすべきことは他にあるはず。いつまでそうして己の役目から逃げ続けておるのだ。
逃げてはいません。先日も勇気の泉に赴き沐浴し祈りを捧げ、
異物に関わるのをやめ、すべての時間を修行に注げと言うておる。厄災封印の力を身に宿す術がそれ以外にあるのか。
わかりません。でも努力しているつもりです。けれどどうしても。だからせめて今の私にもできることを。
言い訳は聞きとうない。王として命令する。今後一切異物に関与することは許さん。泉での修行に専念せよ。口差がない王宮の者たちに何と呼ばれておるかは知っていよう。出来損ないの姫、責を果たせぬ無才の姫。そうではないという証を立てるのだ。よいな。
はい、お父様。
Well, that was freaking sad. Well, that was sad. I'm like, wow. Cool, depressing cutscene. My favorite. Oh. Okay. Let's just maybe There we go. Just like vibe here for a second. Okay, so I'm thinking that the time has come. Let me go ahead and show you. So these recovered memories, we're missing these. So I found a YouTube video to switch to. We're gonna see if this works. Okay, I was about to say, I think you can see that. You can probably see my mouse. Woo! Look at my cool electric mouse, by the way, because I use Opera GX as my browser, and there's so many neato things you can do with it. And obviously, I'm not sponsored, obviously. And so I use Opera GX as my browser, and there you can mod your mice and all kinds of things, the theme and all your colors and stuff. So I'm using a Sith Darth Vader theme as my overall theme, and so I put a mod on it to make my mouse covered in electricity, because it feels like it makes sense. Anyway, so we're gonna watch these cutscenes really quick, and you should be able to see. Yeah, you should be able to see this. So we're gonna watch these cutscenes. These are all the champions' ballads, memories, and cutscenes. And so shout out to Beard Bear for having all of these cutscenes, because we're never gonna do this, obviously, on my channel. So you know, not firsthand. So we're gonna go ahead and watch these together. And then, actually I need to switch my headphones to the same side that you guys are seeing. And I'm going to save our game really quick, and then we will move on. Let me go ahead and make sure that's saved over there. Perfect. Okay, let's watch some memories.
Not enough. I must stay in the eye of the whirlwind. Must push myself harder. You know, Your Highness, it's rude to eavesdrop.
My apologies. I went to the village and I was told I could find you here.
You have need of me to defeat Calamity Ganon. To slay the beast once and for all. It will be my great pleasure.
Thank you, Rivali. If we work together, I'm certain we'll be able to defeat...
However, I know I play the biggest part in helping that... that little knight with the darkness-sealing sword, correct? Well, if he loses his confidence after seeing me in action, don't come crying to me.
Ah, count me in.
Okay, so like really quick right away. Can I just say how much I hate the English voice acting? So much hate in my heart, dude. Listening to Zelda, I like cringed. I was like, gawk. I was like, this is awful. So super hate that. And even Rivali's voice, they all sound wrong to me. It all sounds so wrong. So I'm sorry it's in English. And let me just tell you, I super hate the English voice acting in this game. Like it's like 10 out of 10, a 13 out of 10 in Japanese, but in English it's rough. So not a fan of that. Anyway, sorry, we can get back to it.
I'm the fearless Daruk, after all. And if Hyrule needs my help, I'll gladly lay down my life.
Thank you, Daruk.
Not sure if it's Calamity Ganon's fault or what, but I hear monsters have been attacking people more than ever lately. Times like these, you shouldn't leave the castle without a horde of mighty Gorons to watch your back.
You sound like Father. He's assigning a knight to watch over me wherever I go. I hear the top contender is the most accomplished swordsman in all of Hyrule.
Huh? That could only be... Huh? What the... They really are all over the place these days. Is someone being attacked? Cowards! Wait here, Princess. Spineless little cuckoos! No monster stands a chance when fighting me, the almighty Daruk.
Oh! You're safe. It seems our friend here was the one being attacked. Precious boy, you saved his life. Huh? Well.
Good riddance, and stay safe. I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. As a kid, dogs always chased me. I still panic when I see one of those critters.
I never imagined the great Daruk would have a weakness.
So tell me, Princess,
Yes?
Calamity Ganon isn't, some kind of a dog monster, is he?
So, Princess, may I ask who the other chosen champions are?
Goron Vigilance, Daruk. Rito Confidence, Rivali. Gerudo Spirit, Urbosa. And also, the Hylian with the sword that seals the darkness. Link.
Oh.
Sidon! Hurry and swim up here!
Mitha, perhaps he is still too young to swim up this big waterfall.
One day, Princess, I must leave him to face my fate with Ruta. Join me. We'll go together so you can get a feel for it.
Let's go.
Sweet Sidon, should fate ever part us, I'm counting on you to protect our beloved home from harm. Understood? I believe in you. Now, shall we try one more time?
Princess of Hyrule, I accept your proposition without hesitation. Not only are they planning to resurrect Calamity Ganon, it seems the Yiga clan is also after our treasured heirloom. You have my word. I won't rest until the Calamity falls.
Gerudo Chief Urbosa. On behalf of Hyrule and its king, I thank you. I've never seen you so serious, Urbosa.
Oh my. I can't say the same. 10 years ago, you rarely smiled, my little bird.
Urbosa, I feel like you've called me Little Bird before. I was wondering where you got that name from. Huh?
Halt and face me. Unlike you traitors, I prefer to fight my enemies head on. Do your worst. Out of respect for our princess, you may keep your lives. Now go! You asked me why I call you Little Bird.
Huh?
When you were but a small child, my dear friend called you that with the sweetest smile that ever graced our land of Hyrule.
You mean Mother?
It was 10 long years ago. Your mother had just left this world, yet her little bird still spread her wings and became the beacon of light Hyrule needed. Sometimes I forget myself and get lost in the past.
Welcome, warriors. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, and for your bravery in accepting this fateful task. I officially appoint you Hyrule's champions, and bestow upon you this sacred garb. That blue is a symbol of the royal family, one that has been passed down for countless generations. Those garments you now wear were all crafted by my daughter, Zelda. Zelda, I trust you with the task only a daughter of the royal family can fulfill. Lead our champions, Princess, and together, protect our kingdom from the threat of Calamity Ganon. I tell you, those formal shindigs really take it out of me.
This is the Sheikah slate, eh?
It is. Apparently, there are more uses for it than we originally thought. Sadly, we've yet to decipher all of its secrets.
The princess showed me something strange recently. Somehow it can create true-to-life images.
Wow. I would love to see it. Princess? May I ask a special favor of you?
All right, this spot should work nicely. Keep your eyes on the Sheikah slate, everyone. Daruk, can you crouch down a bit? You're as big as Death Mountain.
Huh? Oh.
What's with the glum face, Princess? Give me a big smile. Rivali, move your tail closer to the group.
Fine.
Mifa, you look so tense. Deep breaths, okay?
Right.
Stay just like that. Here we go. Smile. Click, snap.
Aw, dude. The feels, though. Oh, that was so sweet. I'm like almost tearing up almost. Anyway, so yeah, shout out to Beard Bear for putting all that together, because obviously I don't know, man. The odds of us seeing that without that video would be real rough. Anyway, let me fix a few things here. I gotta move my headphones over. But yeah, that was so sweet, dude. The Urbosa one was so cool. The Urbosa one was really sick. Also, Urbosa's voice actor, I really liked. Like, her voice matched with her voice. Like, her voice matched with her character. Very good. Mifa, not a fan of that one. Do not like that one. She's so sweet and awesome sounding in Japanese, but man, I do not like her English voice actor. There's nothing wrong with the voice actress. Let me just say that. I don't have a problem with them as a person. There's some disconnect between the character and the voices. The voices all sound like they're not right. You know what I mean? It's just not in my opinion, how they're supposed to sound. Urbosa's is really good though. But she's kind of the only one that I like, to be honest with you. Anyway, so it's so much better in Japanese. It's no wonder I constantly do that in Japanese. But anyway, so I thought I would show you guys that because I did want you to see that, and I think I've seen all those once before because I watched the compilation last time on the last playthrough I did. I was trying to get through the Champions Ballad stuff, and I was like, this sucks. I am not doing this. And so then I stopped doing it, and then I looked up and I watched all those cutscenes. So I have seen those cutscenes once before, but that's about the show. Anyway, so now I guess we can head over the main bridge here, and let me see. So we're there. I'm just trying to get a look around and see. Whoops. Okay, and see how we're gonna do this. There's one Decayed Guardian. There's a Skywatcher. Obviously, there's one Skywatcher right there. There's a turret right there. He saw me looking at him and got offended. Let's go for it! Go blue team! Anyway. Okay. We just need to... Aha! But say, I thought I remembered there being like Zelda's room. Zelda's diary. After meeting with the champions, I left to research the ancient technology, but nothing of note came of my research. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relic so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. But turning over these thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night. P.S. Tomorrow my father's assigning him as my appointed knight. I set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to Divine Beast Va Rudania. I still recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long I grew anxious and weary. It is the same feeling I've had before in his company, and still not a word passes his lips. In his company, I'm assuming obviously now she's talking about Link. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild, guessing at what he is thinking but will not say. Why does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? Then I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's royal family, yet unable to use sealing magic, he must despise me. Yeah, that's not it. I said something awful to him today. My research was going nowhere, I was feeling depressed, and I had told him repeatedly not to accompany me, but he did anyway, as he always does, and so I yelled at him without restraint. He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me more agitated than I was before. I am unsure how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more than ever. He saved me, without a thought for his own life. He protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. Though I've been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn, still he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us, and then I will try talking to him. To Link. It's worth a shot. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden. A feeling I know all too well. For him, it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who has never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems, I failed to see his. I wish to talk with him more, and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I, too, will be able to bare my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. Father scolded me again today. He told me I am to have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus training that will help me awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. I've been training since I was a child, and yet Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. In losing her, I lost not just a mother but a teacher. Mother used to smile and tell me, "Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything." But she was wrong. No matter how I try and how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train, but this too will end in failure, such is my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, haloed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my power was awoken? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I am sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. I turned 17 today. That means this is the day that I will finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we will set out for Mount Lanayru. The other champions will accompany us there. I have not seen my father since he last scolded me. Things are too strained now. I will meet with him when I return. Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I am filled with strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. Ah, so she knew what was coming, dude. Even not, some part of her knew what was coming. That's interesting. Silver Ruby. Anyway. I'm just double checking to make sure there's a stairwell out to who knows what. Okay, this is just a nothing. Yes. Okay. And that's out to nothing. Excuse me, big guy. Excuse me, big guy. Okay. Alright. Make sure there's nothing cheeky. No. Alright, well. This way it is, then. Ah, okay. Okay. So I suppose, honestly, at this point... Oops. I am seeable. Is it the sky one? Also, what the heck is over there? Anyway, don't worry about that. I'm assuming that must be the sky one. Anyway, so... Let's see, I need to get vision here. Okay, so the entrance is not far. I feel like I normally just Rivali's Gale, which is off of cooldown at this point, so... Honestly, I guess we might just risk it for the biscuit, because we need to get over there. but I have to wait until nothing is above me. That'll work. Hello! Okay. Normally, I think I go in right through the front door, but... Oh! That could not have been closer. I darn near peed myself. Okay, should I, I mean, I feel like this is a good spot. I'm a little hesitant to step into the room. Normally, I feel like I'm in the dead center of the bridge over there, but I feel like... Or I'm, like, off to one side of that bridge over there. Anyway. Yes. Aha! Okay, there we go. Yeah, that actually works good, because that thing can't see me, and this way I can get back here at a moment's notice. Okay, well. Now we can get back here, and I don't know, dude. Okay. Alright, we can do this. I've beaten him before. It's totally fine. Any other very low end? Not really. I mean, I could just eat something like whatever, like a regular apple. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm giving it a save. Okay, we're going in. We can do this. I ain't scared. I'm a little scared. I'm super scared, but we can do this. Oh, okay, hang on. I actually kind of thought that that was it right there. Hang on a minute. Oh, no it was. Dang it. I screwed up. I, like, stepped one more foot. I could have kept my stupid mask. Oh, that's so depressing. Hang on, can I, like, reload my save and go back so I can take the mask off? This cutscene is so dumb. No, I don't want to waste this. Okay, sorry, I reloaded. Okay, I reloaded. I'm not putting the mask on. I'm just, we're good, sorry. Really ruined the vibe there. Okay, sorry. I'm ready. I'm sorry, okay? Now we're gonna look cool. Okay, here we go. This time for real. That was so dumb. Okay. Oh, I hope I don't get absolutely dumpstered. I'm so scared. There we go. Now I look cool. Good heavens.
Link,
Yes, darling?
Link,
I'm here to save you.
ごめんなさい。私の力ではもうガノンを。
It's totally fine. You held him for 100 years. You did great. Don't worry, babe. I'm here to save you. No, the music. We're going in. Link's like, thank heavens I have a I have like a parachute sailcloth thing. Otherwise, this could have been real bad. Oh yeah, baby. Oh god. Okay, I can do this. Oh boy. But first. Yeah.
これが私の最後の力。
Oh, such a better voice.
負けないで。
Oh my god, such a better voice. It's so much better.
行くぜ相棒。さあ、こいつを食らいだガノン。
Yeah. So many better voices. They're all better.
派手に行くとしようかね。お姫様、もうちょっとの辛抱だよ。
He's like, oh my, he's like, oh. Yeah. So yeah, if you don't do the Divine Beast, and because that is an option, you could ignore the Divine Beast and go straight for Ganon, and if you do, he has, if you ignore them, he has full health, and if you do all of them, he loses 50% health, so that's obviously pretty huge. Alright, pal. Let's frickin' do this. Sorry, I was I was late. I tried to parry it. I was late. And now what, idiot? Oh, well. It's not really what I thought that was about to be, you know? Oh. Big AoE. I was like, that's a tiny little ball. He missed. I don't know what he was thinking. Okay, well, I would say going well, but it's really not. It's really not. I'm just kind of, I don't know, just kind of getting hit in the face a lot. Hang on. Oh boy. Dang it all, I cannot get the timing on that stupid deflect. I think I gotta do it a moment earlier than I am doing it. Tried to time it, mistimed it. I feel like I did it really early on that one, and it didn't seem to do a whole lot of anything. Yes! Finally! Good lord. I didn't do almost anything, it's fine. Yeah, first try on that one. He's just like right on top of me. I just sort of took it to the face. Too late. Which is good, because it's not like it goes burn through one shield immediately or anything, so it's fine. Okay, too early on that one. The timing is very specific. Plus, I'm very bad, which doesn't really help. Yeah, I did it again! I did it again! He's getting better at this. I think I was a second too late? Hard to tell. Not that time he wasn't. Is that all you got? Is that all you could conjure, Saruman? Take that, you nerd. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a bright light. It's like Gizmo from Gremlins. Bright light! Bright light! Here I am.
Ganon.
Yeah, I know.
遥か古代に生まれ幾度滅ぼされようと復活を繰り返す憎悪と怨念の合議復活を諦めない亡念から暴走した姿世に放てば100年前を超える悲劇となるでしょう
Oh, I just noticed. It's my horse. Is that my horse? Like the horse? My horse? The horse I never used? I think so.
それは魔を打ち払う光の弓やあなたに託します今あなたがどれだけの力と記憶を取り戻せているか私には分かりませんでも私はあなたの勇気を信じています
Aw, that's so sweet. Okay, we gotta grab that bow, because it's real bad. There we go. The Bow of Light. Look at that, 100. Princess Zelda gave you this bow and arrow for the battle with Dark Beast Ganon. When wielded by the hero, it fires arrows of pure light strong enough to oppose the calamity. Okay, so obviously we need to equip that right away. Whoop! Wrong button. Hey, what's up, man? We're gonna want to go ahead and speed up a lot.
全身を怨念で覆っていますこのままではどんな わずかですが光っているところを射抜いてください。リンク、ルーンを
Well, I'm unsure. Oh boy.
今のうちに早く。
A horse, where are we going? Could we, like, swerve the way I'm ways I'm trying to get you to swerve, please?
急いでください。
I'm trying, darling! Dang it. I got like one, I think. Oh, the movement on this horse. Come on, horse, we gotta get to the other side. Well. They're closed now, we'll just give it a second. Horse, please. It sure is, but my horse has forgotten how to do his job, so... You can tell I'm not experienced with horses, because I literally never use them. There's trees in the way. Horse moving on his own in weird directions. Well, I got that. This is a weird... This is not a... I was about to say, this is a terrible place to be. I'm trying. I'm getting juggled, dude. Hey, any direction you want. Just get me out from underneath this stupid monster. Not the time to stand still, horse! I hate horse combat. Oh my god, I hate horse combat. So much. Oh, updraft. Smart cookie. Well, it'll give me an opportunity to get off this stupid horse, and that's only a good thing. Good thing she had to tell me what to do. She's like, Link, you idiot, updraft. It's like, sorry, I don't know, man. I can tell you the horse thing wasn't working out. I hate fighting on a horse. Only time I even used the horse in that game was the mission to get him, and then, you know, killing Ganon, that's it. Anyway, my love, look, there she is. It's a good thing she's told me what to do exactly, because I never would have figured that out. My love! I went so far to save you. Oh! Zelda's like, I figured out how to use my power! Yes! Well, there you go. She deletes him from the world. And she deletes him. Destroy Ganon. Complete. Oh, let's go! Let's go, dude. It's funny that I spent so much time collecting weaponry and stuff and I never used, like, any of it. I had, like, so much really good gear that I never used. Which, whatever. Oh!
あなたの運命も苦難も戦いもだから私信じていましたあなたが必ず厄災ガノンを打ち倒してくれるとありがとうリンク
Yes.
ハイラルの勇者
Yes. It took 100 years, but I saved you.
覚えていますか？
Absolutely. I got all the memories except for those DLC ones, which are a pain. But other than those ones, I got all the regular memories. I know exactly who you are. I worked my butt off to save you. It was the #1 reason I did any of this. It's the only. It's really. I mean, you know, as a little asterisk, I saved the rest of Hyrule too, or whatever. Yes. The really gentle piano. Oh, it's so good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did the thing. We saved our waifu. And we overcame such trials to save her. So yeah, that game is so good, dude. So good. After playing it though, I am pumped to do Tears of the Kingdom. I am really excited to do Tears of the Kingdom. So I don't know if we're gonna jump right into that or not. Or if we're gonna take a small break. Really, it depends. I kind of recorded the backlog of this playthrough quite a bit, and it's gonna take a long time to burn through all this footage. So by the time you're seeing this, obviously we are well into something else. As far as like on the back end, so I would have definitely already decided, and I already have footage for whatever's coming next. By the time you're seeing this, that means the next one is well into being decided already. But the game was so good, dude. This game was so good. You know, and I'll be honest, initially, this game for me was not like a 10 out of 10. Like, initially, it was not what I was expecting. And keep in mind, I had grown up on Link to the Past and Twilight Princess, and I played the crap out of especially Twilight Princess. And I played the crap out of that game growing up. And so it was so good, and the formula was very different. And so then this game for me, when it came out, it was so not what I was expecting. And so initially I didn't like it. Like initially I was like, man, like you don't feel like a hero, you run from most combat, you know, and you practice, you get better at the combat, but for me this game had to grow on me. I had to learn to love it. And now I'm at the point where I do love this game. I think this game is fantastic. And it has a great story, and it does kind of harken back to that old school, like, Twilight Princess vibes of, like, kind of mature, you know? Not, like, mature for ratings or anything, but, like, it's more of a maturer story. It's not cartoonified like a lot of the cartoon Links, you know, like Wind Waker or whatever else, right? It's not cartoonified, and I really liked that it didn't have that E for everyone, watered-down feel that a lot of the cartoon ones might have. Whereas in, like, Twilight Princess, it was like so enchanting, and Twilight Princess had such a mature story despite the fact that it's a Zelda game, and it just hit so much harder because of that. And for me, this game and Tears of the Kingdom both have that vibe, that they kind of have that slightly maturer aspect where, like, some darks, you know, like a lot of people died, the dark stuff happens, like, but you still get to feel like the hero, and you still get to save everybody, and it's super good. It's super good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. It did not take nearly as long as I was expecting. I do expect Tears of the Kingdom to be longer than this one, probably, just because Tears of the Kingdom is there's just a lot more going on. Very similar as far as like the formula and all that goes. It's pretty much the same. But there is some differences. There's a lot more land to explore, which you'll see when we get there, and there's a lot more going on. It's more in depth. The power stuff is really insane in Tears of the Kingdom. The powers stuff is kind of insane. If memory serves, there is not a Majora's Mask to abuse, and obviously I abused the crap out of that this entire playthrough. And I don't feel that guilty about it because, like, again, we talked about it many times, but it's cost effective. It's just more cost effective to not bother. It's more cost effective to take any fights you don't have to. And it's, you know, and so it just makes sense. But Tears of the Kingdom, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think there's all this stuff you can abuse. And so there'll be probably more straight up combat of me, you know, just getting good. to use Dark Souls stuff, to use Dark Souls lingo, get good. So anyway, but overall, wow, what a great game, what a fun playthrough. Tears of the Kingdom is going to be fantastic. I don't know if we're going to jump into something else, go right into Tears, but you'll know very shortly either way. And this game was so good, and I am pumped to get to Tears of the Kingdom, which will either way follow shortly after this, whether we take a break and do something different and then jump into Tears or go right into Tears. Either way, you will know soon enough. You know, you'll know soon either way. But either way, it won't be probably that long before we get to, before we get to it either way. We're going to hop out of the credits here and just make sure there is nothing else, like no other after cutscene. But yeah, no, there isn't. I didn't think so. Anyway, but yeah, what a fantastic game. I'm so excited to get to Tears of the Kingdom. And what a fun playthrough this was. And I can't wait to get to what's next. But anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. And we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.